WarioWare Get It Together. I don't like that as much as WarioWare like Get a Grip of Yourself or something. I'm going to call it WarioWare Get a Grip of Yourself. It is new on the Nintendo Switch, and you expect it to be fun, a new WarioWare game. I don't know what takes them so long to make these things. You expect them to be fun, but you don't expect them to be as lush as this is. Look at it, look how lush it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon, and the music's brilliant. And you're going to have a very good time. That's the review. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining me. Alright, I'll tell you more stuff. There's loads of characters this time that you can play as in this version of WarioWare, which you couldn't do before in the other WarioWares, obviously. Most people have been gushing about these other characters and how complimentary they are to the game. I didn't think they did a particularly good job of making all of the characters essential to play. I'm not afraid to tell you that I had my favourites. I had my favourites, and I stuck to my favourites. It is just the case that some of the characters are more versatile than other ones. Some of them bounce about all the time and you can't stop them bouncing about, and that's really annoying. Other ones like this one, far more easy to control and, as I say, more versatile, as opposed to this wee bonkers lad who doesn't stop moving from left to right all the time, which is a wee bit inconvenient, you know what I mean? When you're working to a very, very tight deadline, as you often are when you're looking at these bonkers mini-games. Praise the handsome man. Praise him. Praise the handsome man. There's some time limit you've got in this one. Perfect tea time. The Nintendo Classics selection of minigames is probably my favourite, and it'll probably be your favourite as well. But there's absolutely loads. Loads and loads and loads to love about this game. I really enjoyed the one player game. It's no the main selling point as you would expect. You're maybe getting about 90 minutes to 2 hours out of the one player game. Swim. Beautiful arse on that swimmer there. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. As I say, one player isn't the main selling point of the game, but it is something that you will want to play through if you want to get a good introduction to who the characters are and how you control them properly before you embark on the multiplayer games, which is the meat of your WarioWares, isn't it? There's Animal Crossing there. You've heard of Animal Crossing, haven't you? I mostly played the multiplayer with my girlfriend, who doesn't know anything about video games and was absolutely baffled by what was going on. And she was at her most baffled when we were playing Pucker Up, because you play a hockey game and then it moves on to a mini game, but you can disrupt the mini game by being a total pain in the arse. It's mental and it's infuriating and it's really cracking. I won. Ryan won. Yeah, so it's just a really lush package with loads of stuff going on. I don't really... Actually, my girlfriend was player 2 here, and I wasn't very happy about the fact that you can overwrite my previous games. I didn't think that was very fair, to be honest. I thought that was a load of nonsense, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind some silly nonsense, but I think that was a wee bit too far with the silly nonsense. If you win more games than your opponent, then you should be the winner, I think. You shouldn't get to overwrite your... Anyway. This WarioWare game is probably the best WarioWare game, which is really saying something because they've all been really good. And it's also saying something that it's the best WarioWare game and it doesn't do the things that you would assume that a Switch game probably would have to do, like motion controls and touchscreen stuff. It doesn't faff around with any of that, it just kind of keeps it nice and simple and almost kind of old school feeling. Another thing that's old school feeling about it is that there isn't much in the way of online stuff, which is no surprise really with Nintendo. You would think that they would at least want to have a flirtation way online play, but they've not even attempted it. This robot is easily my favourite character, by the way. Nam 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 nam. Here he is. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. Hey! Do you want to know what the plot is to this WarioWare game? That sounded weird even saying that out loud. Do you want to know the plot to this WarioWare game? Well, the plot to this WarioWare game is that I hated this level, by the way, this beat-em-up level. It just seemed endless and pointless. I mean, I say endless, I definitely died because of a shite after it, obviously, but it just was nowhere near as fun as the micro games. The plot in the one player is that Wario has made a video game, and the video game has some bugs in it. So he has to go from level to level, introducing the different characters and clearing the bugs on the levels as he goes. It's a wee bit thin, but that's not why you're playing the game. You're playing the game to have all these wee microbursts of fun and sunlight projected into your face. It's beautifully, beautifully put together and really, really charming. Here's the credits screen that you can look at, and you can pick any character you want to smash all their names to bits. It's a very, very charming, charming, charming game. I don't really give two shits about leveling up, and I don't really give two shits about custom characters, and I don't give two shits about character art and stuff like that. But that doesn't matter because there's so much in the game. There's hundreds of micro games. The characters are brilliant, even though they're not particularly well balanced. That's Ashley. She's probably the most powerful character in the game. It's just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant fun. You should definitely, definitely, definitely get it because it will definitely, definitely cheer you up. Do you think I'm wrong? Or do you think I'm lying to you? Do you think that it won't cheer you up? Look at this Doug's face.